Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am taking my first steps into the wonderful world of Gundam. What is Gundam, you may ask? Well, I ask myself a similar question. Well, no, I already knew what a Gundam was. It's a big robot guy. And, more specifically, I was interested in making these model kits. So, as I am wont to do, I said, well, I need to get a little research on here first. So first of all, I looked up what a Gundam was, and the whole shebang started April 7th, 1979, with the TV show Mobile Suit Gundam, which aired in Japan by Yoshiyuki Tamino. Please forgive my pronunciation, and the Sunrise Company. There they are right there. Who, I believe, are part of Bandai Namco. I wonder where this is going to go. And this show was, well, actually, I am about 10 episodes into it. It's entertaining. It is not at all what I expected. I expected sort of like a Transformers G.I. Joe, but as Wikipedia pointed out, the first series was the point where the giant robot genre matured and grew up, and it's been an entertaining story about a young man named Amuro. I think that's his name. Well, I only say I think that's his name because 75% of the dialogue in the show has been people shouting his name. Anyway, and he comes in possession, I guess you could call it that, of this particular robot. Now, Gundam, as I understand, is a portmanteau. No, you're thinking Natalie Portman. This is something very different. Portmanteau is two words that are smashed together. Natalie Portman is an actress in the Star Wars series. But it's from the words gun and freedom, the English words, and they mashed them together, and they didn't like Gundam, so they changed it to Gundam. Okay. And the art of assembling these models, and also the models themselves, is Gunpla, which is a portmanteau of Gundam plastic model. So it's a portmanteau of a portmanteau, of a transliteration, being brought back into the original language from which it was transliterated. Oh, it's awesome. So, let's see here. There are about 1.7 trillion of these different models, almost as many models as there are spin-offs of the original series. Me personally, this is my first experience with this, so I chose this model because it is an entry grade. As I understand, the grades go, let's see, where's my notes? I got my notes here. The high grade, real grade, master grade, perfect grade, then other grades that they just kind of make up as they go along. I chose the entry grade because this is my very first time using this. There are also first grades, advanced grades, the Reborn 100, the Mega Size, the Super Deformed. They even built a 1-to-1 scale in Japan at one point. I believe it is no longer on display. Anyway, so what I have done to take my first steps into this new hobby, just to see if I like it, is I went to everyone's favorite evil mega corporation, and I purchased this guy. Well, actually, I typed in Gundam, then I typed in cheap Gundam, beginner cheap Gundam, and this guy came up, and he fulfilled my 3 top requirements. It was inexpensive, it was an entry grade that's gonna be easy to put together, theoretically, and it was inexpensive. So, let's open it up. Now, by the way, this is the RX-78-2 Gundam entry grade. I think in the show so far they've just referred to it as the Gundam. So let's pop it open. Now I'm going to admit that I have popped it open already just to make sure everything was in here. And it looks like this box has gone through the United States Postal Service. Oh wait, it did. Oh, 8+. Oh, and there's some not to 3 sad onions. Alright, so throw that aside. And we have our instruction manual. Some crinkly paper with some plastic bits in it, and more crinkly paper with plastic bits in it, and the box is blank on the bottom. Alright, so let's open these things up. I was going to apologize for any of the crinkling and noise, but apparently that's part of the hobby. Alright, come on. Open up. There you go. Now, one of my first instincts was to snap all these guys off of their plastic prisons, but apparently that's a bad idea because they are numbered. Like, see, this is runner. They call these things runners. I would call them sprues. But this is runner B1, and that is part 1. So that's going to be fun. Alright. And there is no glue required. I believe the front of, stop that. The front of the box said no tools, no glue, no stickers. And as you move into the, I've watched a few videos in my research, as you move into the more advanced standard grade entries, you need to use tools to remove these from their plastic runners. But this has been designed so the runners just kind of snap off with your fingers. And since that's the way it's designed, that's the way I'm going to do it. Now, I did bring some tools. I have a couple of hobby knives and a pair of scissors. And, oh, where'd my hammer go? Now I'll find the hammer when I need it. So, let's splay these out. And, as I understand, you can get lots of these, and you have these little filing systems for them. But since I only have 4, I imagine I can keep track with that, just setting them off camera here. Let's take a look at Yule Instruction Manual. Put it together. Instruction Manual, ages 8 and up. Although in the box it said keep away from children under 15. Okay. Parts list. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good there. Assembly. Monta. Build. Oh, by the way, this is the, the Bandai Hobby-Mobile Suit Gundam -1/144 space RX-78-2 space Gundam, comma, Bandai Spirits Entry Grade Model Kit, then in parenthesis, US Retail UPC version. If you wanted the exact one, I'll throw a link in the description if I remember. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so we need the head. Alright, so first you find it, you remove it, then you build it. The head is A1. A1, I need, oh come on, looks like a Lego backpack. Let's see, A1, oh no, it has a number, A11, A11, and it's this guy. Alright, so since it said I don't need any clippers, let's take a look at that. I didn't see where the plastic did come off, so I have acquired this fancy nail filey thing, because I figured this is not going to be perfect. So let's see if we can't just take that little nubbin off. I had some nippers. I was going to try to use them, but I can't find my nippers. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. That feels good. Alright, so we have one piece. Now we need A2. A2, 16, 15. That's 15 was that tiny little bit there. 16 is right here. Alright, so let's see if we can't alright. I just broke off something else. There we go. Get my thumbnail up in there. And then kind of move them around. Alright. Come on, fella. And again, we're gonna, oh, which side did I use? I used this buff, didn't I? Buff that out nice. Oh, that's a little too coarse. I got this at Walmart for like $3. And I'm just rubbing my hand on them to see the appropriate grit. Oh, what I think is the appropriate grit. Actually, this piece looks like it's gonna snap into, yeah, that snaps into something, so I don't have to worry about buffing it out. Alright. And I need B13. B1. 3. And that looks to be his mouth. Ah! Good grief, these pieces are tiny. Alright, so there'd be B1-3. And A1 slides onto... So it looks like that. And A1, the... Oh, these are the eyes. Okay, the eyes slide like that. Okay. And the faceplate goes on there. Oh, look! The very first pieces of Gunpla. Gunpla. I've been saying Gunpla, but I think it's Gunpla, because it's a portmanteau of the English word gun. So Gunpla probably is more appropriate. But Gunpla is more fun to say. Alright, so that piece is done. I'm going to set him right there. He's going to look at me while I put the rest of his head together. I need B11. B11. This looks like his helmet. That's a nice big chunky piece. So I don't have to worry about... Oh look, they made a structural weakness there, so that snapped off. And again there, on those 3 pointed ones. The amount of engineering and craftsmanship that went into planning this is astonishing to me. Alright, I think that's part of what kind of drew me to it after reading about it. Let's see. Gonna buff that guy out. Alright. Because he had a little thing there. It's hard to pay attention to the camera and you at the same time. Oh, well, I guess I could be doing this afterwards. No, there's going to be other parts on here afterwards. It's going to be real hard to get to it. Alright, so, B1, then you smash his face into his head. And that way, yeah, they smash his face into his head, and you go, boop. Kind of getting a Megatron vibe from that helmet. Alright, now I need an A215 and a B12. We're going to do B12 first because A115 fits into B12, so we're going to do the base first. So that has the built-in structural weakness, so that just kind of... These are little fidgety parts. I imagine the head's going to be the worst for little fidgety parts because it is a tiny robot head. Yeah, right there is going to need just a... There's probably someone out there, an experienced Gunpla enthusiast, screaming, "What are you doing, you heathen dog?" Smooth. Was it buff now? I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. So, oh no, I can't do that. I need an A215. That's a A1, A2. Turn it right around so I can read it. A215 is this first one here. Alright. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Just checking my equipment, making sure my backup audio is still recording. It is still recording because I don't want to lose this. And you fit into there. You look like this little snake piece with a little pentagon going down. Okay, so a little jewel piece goes in and it fits like that. Wow, how long did it take someone to design this? And these things have been going on for, been being built forever. So they had it long before they had like a CAD program. Excuse me. Alright, editing JW, you're gonna have to cover up that cough. Or not, I don't care. Oh, there he goes. There's his... I cannot see if that is even trying to focus. There we go. I am looking at the back of the camera at an oblique angle, so I know it focuses down there. I don't know how well it does close up. Anyway, hopefully you saw that. Well, there's his little head. So we're gonna set his head. We're gonna take the completed part. I'm gonna set it off camera here, and he's gonna watch me as I put together the body. I need an A12. A12, and it's another 3-pointer here. There we go. And apparently it is very bad form to do this on the actual, the real grade, high grade models. The professional ones, because their runners are designed differently. So they don't just leave that little nib, they have a substantial nib that you have to take down. But these are designed just to have that single point of contact, which is probably better to have the chunky to keep everything together. Anyway, A26, A26. Oh, this whole thing, not just the red is A2. Okay, this whole shebang is A2. Alright. A26. It looks like that. Alright. So, I keep pulling that close to me and not closer to you. So, you want to watch 2, don't you? There we go. Ooh. And see if we can... And that white mark there, as I understand, that is a stress mark. And that is bad. Like, and not good. You don't want stress marks. And that's what you get for mishandling or not removing it from the runner properly. I'm wondering if most of these on this particular kit are going to try to put the little nub pieces in spots they aren't normally seen. Anyway, I'm probably making a horrible mess of this. So you take this, he looks his vents this way, and his cockpit entry is that way, and then you just kind of snap on like that. See? Like that. Okay. Now, I need an A217. A2717. Here we go. This is a red piece here that oh, it was already snapped off. No, that was the one I got earlier. When I was trying to get the little one. Alright. That looks like it's going to be a joint. So we want to smooth that out just a little. Alright. Anyway, and that's probably making horrible scuff marks. So I want that ball joint in that ball. With that this way. Okay, so that ball joint goes in there like that. Yep, those notches are up. The notches are up. Oh, that took a little force. Oh, and these things are like articulated. So it isn't like a static model like building a model car. Of course, cars aren't, well, they have lots of points of articulation, but this is like his arms move and stuff. Fit, click, in kaha. Alright, so that's that much of his torso. Now he needs an A15, an A1, 3, 4, 5. Why don't they just call this A? This is all, anyway, A5. Which, let me make sure that's a right looking piece. Kind of looks like the dashboard of a car. Kind of looks like a car dashboard. Alright. Anything going to be on the outside that was all... No, I guess not. And that snaps down over this guy. Is little pegs and holes that'll line up. Okay. Hey, we're starting to look like... Oh... That looks like a Star Wars alien, 2 eyes and his breathing thing. Can't remember. No, that looks like the face of a B1 medical droid. That's it. Anyway, now I need... This goes to... Hold up. I need to pick this up and read it. Snap all that together. Snap all that together. This is, okay, this is this piece, and I need an A18 and an A218. So an A1, that's a 3, those are apparently 4s together. 4, 5, so A18, which is 2 globe pieces. There we go, 2 globe B pieces. And that looks like an internal piece, so I'm not going to worry about buffing it out. An A218, A218. This looks like more, nope, 18 is this one. I tried to get 19. 18 is this one here. Whoa, okay, I almost flung that across the floor. That would have been exciting. So, it goes out. That goes, the little small bits are facing up, so that slides in there somehow. Oh, I have the gray piece wrong. There we go. I was trying to put this in up here, and I don't need that. It needs to be down here. Alright, so take the torso. We turn it this way. We take it this piece, and we kind of finagle this into that ball joint. Come on. Click. Fit. Whatever. Did you click and fit? Oh, you didn't click, you just fit. Okay. A little more. There we go. Okay. So I use a hip joint. Okay, so now what? We need an A110, an A17, and an A210. A110. Okay, this is A1 and this is A2. Okay, I got you, because that's an A110. And that's the A210. Common. Right, so we have an A110, an A210, and an A17. Where's 7? 7 is this piece right here. Alright. Once again, I apologize if I'm holding things off camera. I'm trying to read. So that's going to go with the 2 little notches, 2 tiny little notches going out. And that, does that matter which way is up? Nope, as long as one of those, the holy piece goes, see, the holy piece goes to the back. There you go, and that's snapped right in. I'm guessing that's the head joint. Alright. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's quite the articulation to that. Alright, so then we take this guy and slide him. There's a little hook there and a little peg we created there. So that's going to snap in. That's his arm joint or his shoulder joint. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Whee! Alright, now he needs a... Okay, that becomes this piece, and he needs a B321, a B421, and an A9. A9 looks like this piece here. And this, I believe, is his backpack. Hey, his backpack's got jets. Does he bounty hunt for Jabba the Hutt to finance his Gunpla addiction? And where was the other nub? And there it is. This is probably leaving scratch marks on the surface, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so I need this, and I need a B321. Your B3. Your B321, it's this here, and a B421. Why not a B after 21? Alright. There we go. Oh, that's the lightsaber hilts. I mean, the beam sword hilts. Now, I did not choose to get the model that had all the extra weapons. Not for my first build. There you go. Actually, just use my thumb to take that one off. The little nub. There. Okay. That's fairly well designed. Alright, so we stick that in there. Ah, get back here. And this in that one. Okay. Then we take that and we jam it in his back holes. I don't know if I've been showing these particularly well, but there we go. Now he has 2 antennae on his back. He is... Oh yeah, that helps with the alien face. The eyes, the nose, or mouth, and his antenna. Alright, so we have the first pagelet here done. Oh, and that completes the torso. Awesome. Oh, the body. The trunk, or the serpo. But we already have the head, the teta, is it a macron? The teta and the cabeza. That's already done. Forgive my butchering of your mother tongue, please. Slowly remove each part. Yeah. Arms. B18. Let's see. Whoa! Something just fell off. Oh, that's part of the sprue we weakened its ability to sprue. All right, let's see. B1, B2. All right, we need a B1, 8, and 9. Let's see, that's 8 and 9. I'm going to put 8 to the left, 9 to the right. B2, or not B2, 8 and 9. We're going to put 8 to the left, 9 to the right. Oh, there's something on there. All right, so let's take these and see if we can't just take that off real quick. I guess I should be using my I'd have more precise control with my hobby knife, or my Zacto knife. Or I could just scratch it off. Okay. Sorry for working below. I need to move my camera closer to me, don't I? Or me closer to my camera. Now I'm too far out. Hey, this is my first time doing this. And if you've been enjoying this, tell me in the comments. In fact, actually, you probably won't be hearing this. I'll probably be editing most of this down like a time-lapse type deal. But there's a chance you could be hearing it. Actually, I might do like another video of just the whole shebang. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so what do I do with those? And I need... Oh, I snapped the... Hold on. Oh, I snapped these together. Alright, I think these don't snap together, but these do. Alright, so we snap this one to that one. And that gives us a little pig there. I'm going to name it Simon. And we snap this one to that one, and it gives us another little pig. And I can't tell the difference from them anymore. Alright, we need an A112 and an A212. Where'd my A go? That's 11, 13, 12, and 12. It's these two guys here. Alright. And that has the fat side going up and jams into the armhole from this side. Right? Hold on. That doesn't feel right. Okay, so well, we'll see. Oh, no, there's an A11 that goes... Okay, that's why it doesn't feel right. The A11 goes first. Read your instructions, JW. Because this thing has been, like, precision made thus far, so if it doesn't feel right, I'm guessing it ain't right. Oh, they're the hands. Alright. So 811 comes down, so we have the 45 here, the 45 here, the little grippy part, and looks like the flat side is to the back. Hold on, so it looks like that, no, that. Oh, I'm holding that backwards, so that. There's a big hole there. Yeah, flat sides to the back. Alright, let me snap that there. Okay, oh, that feels good. Alright. I'm going to do the same over here. Snap this here. Then we snap fat side up. That in. Come on. Oh, that feels a lot better. Okay. So I've learned to trust the process, trust the manual, and if it doesn't feel right, it isn't. Oh, wow, that's nice. That's nice and tight. Alright, there we go. And I need some B4s. One B4, well, I need two B4s. Or B14. B14. I get two B14s. It's so exciting. B14, U, and B14U. Not B41, but B14. The B41 here is... There's no B41. Huh, okay. We can't scratch that up a little. Yeah, that feels good. Alright. And that comes... so still looking to the back, that 45 comes up like that. So it's gonna... Oops. Come down and meet that joint. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, these things are so well made. I'm impressed at this. Alright. Okay, so we got some arms going on. Alright, so now we need to attach them to the torso. So we are going to, in order to attach them to the torso, we need a B17, a B27. Where's my B1? B17 and a B27. Looks like they're mirrored here. And we attach those. Alright, so with the hole going one way, this turns into the one side arm. And the hole going this way, this turns into the other side arm. So this is going to be the port arm and the starboard arm. Oh, they need hands too. Where'd the hands go? They are A1 13 and A2 14. That's odd. They chose because it, okay. I think the runners are oddly numbered, but I understand it. I understand why they chose what they did. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's in a little nub. Alright, so, and it looks like just the ball joint snaps in here. Yeah. The ball joint snaps in here. Oh, that feels nice. The white arms, the black, still getting a Megatron vibe. Anyway. Then we take his torso and his head. And we stick this ball joint here. And we stick this ball joint here. And we stick this ball joint here. Oh, cool. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so he needs a B16 and a B26. B1 10, B16, B26. These are probably, I'm guessing, are going to be his shoulder pauldrons. Pauldrons. Come on, B16. Sound like a Star Wars character complaining about a droid. Let's see what the nubs get. Oh, okay, that's good. That one's not coming off with a... Yeah, that did scratch the plastic a bit, but you know the good thing about plastic? You can polish it. Alright, so these go... Oh, hold on. His arms need to go down. Ah, those go in those little grooves there. They just snapped there, so it's going to, no, the whole, his arm fell off. Okay. Alright, so that's neat. And then move your arm out so I can, there we go, alright. Remember, center JW, keep it nice and centered. Alright, so we have his, oh, whoa, that's a up-looking head. Whoa, like whiplash, snap. Alright, so, got his head, oh, his arm fell off again. I don't think that one snapped on properly. Alright, so that's probably good there. Alright, so got his arms. Now we need his waist. Alright, set his unwasted torso down there. We don't want it to go to waste. Alright, we need an A219, an A13, and a B212. Well, we have, let's see, you are A13. We're going to need you. Let's see. There. Come on. Work with me. There you go. There's our A13, A219 is this piece I tried to get off as the A118. There we go. And a B212. Where'd my B2s go? You are A3 and A4. You appear to be all weapony stuff and the bottoms of the feet. So it looks like there. What was I looking for? B2. B2 12, and it looks like that piece. Alright, so we're gonna, there we go. Alright, and on these white pieces, the white pieces I know are gonna be exterior, so we're gonna see if we can't. There we go. Alright, so 19 fits into 3 with a little heart, or the little chevron pointing down, with the chevron at the top pointing down, with, hold on, okay, oh, that fits into the chevron, see, has its own little chevron, so the chevron fits into the chevron, and you all fit in the yellow submarine. Okay, there's a little nub there, and those squares fit there. Alright, so that comes in nicely. That's another robot face. 2 eyes, a mouth, or a nose and a mouth. Man, a Gundam is just a bunch of robot alien faces stuck together. Alright, so we have this piece which becomes that piece. So I need this piece to become that piece and stick to this piece, which is going to become this piece and have this piece stick to that piece. Alright, so we need this piece. We need B213, which sounds like a bomber from World War I. You're a B213. Alright, listen. JW, why don't you use that shaper in your nails? They look awful. Oh, these are the last parts of my A1 runners. Oh, so exciting. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Alright, so there is my first runner empty. Cool. Alright, so we're going to take you. And I don't remember which. Oh, they're both the same piece. Alright, so they slot in. Are they fatter on one side? I can't tell. No, they seem to be identical. Alright, so we're going to. There we go. And then this piece comes down, let's see if we point it this way, and it comes down here and snaps onto, oh, it has it's a flap. And another alien face. Cool. Alright. And then we did a B1, a B111. So the piece comes through this one, B111. Or it might be B111. Alright. Definitely want to make sure the sharp points are off this piece. And that is going to fit right. No. Yeah, it's going to fit right there, because it's going to show the chevron, and it's going to protect that piece. Alright. Yep. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Awesome. Now use a waist. We're going to set the waist here by his torso. Alright, Mr. Torso. There you can look at your waist. Alright. While you stare at your waist, thinking, why is that not on me? I'm going to build your legs. So you need a B319 and a B419. Let's see, this is A. B319, there we go. Found it. We're going to put B3 over here, and B419. Alright, what do we need after B4? Okay, that did not leave many nubs there. That's pretty good. Alright, so... Oh, they slot into A425s. A425 is this piece here. Alright, so let's get him going. One moment. There you go. Just making sure my mic was still had battery. First time using this mic. I have it off to the side there. Anyway, I need to have the toes sloping down, and they snap in like that. All right. Some snazzy sneakers. All right, now I need a A324 and an A325. A324 and that's a 21. 24. Oh, I said 25, but I am wrong. They're both 24s. Looks like an oil can. Anyway, they come down, the oil can part goes up, there's apparently a ball joint in here that snaps into. Come on, snap in. Fit. There. You hear it click? I heard it click. I felt it click. And then... Come on, buddy. Can we do this one on camera? Can do that one on camera. Alright, yeah. So now we need some spats. B320. B3... This one at my elbow. B320 and B420. We should do this one before. Oh, let's split the... Pardon. Alright, so... Ooh. Hold on. Alright, this one has more sprue pieces than the others I've had thus far. This one's gonna actually need a little cleanup. Ah, okay, I see. There we go. That one formed to the runner better. That one's gonna need a little cleanup. Oh, my runner split in half. Oh, I broke it. Let's see. And come on, buddy. You can do. There you go. All right. So this one came out probably nice and clean. Make sure that's good. This one. Oh, that came out better than I thought it did. Okay. Oh, they almost can't feel the grit on that. Why don't you use sandpaper? Because the lowest grit sandpaper I have here is like 200. Which is fine for some things, but not really what I was working for here. Anyway, I think they have some like 30 grit. No, it's 60 grit. Let's see. So we have little spat things. If you hold them, okay. Oh, I like that. You hold them so the little thing, when the line's that way, it shoots up, and then snap that onto the spigot of the oil can. Oh, that was a fragile piece. Alright, so when the spigot's up and into the oil can. Come on, oil can. That didn't snap. I don't think that snapped, but it's in there. Yeah, that's in there. Alright, so we have the feet. Okay, we'll give that a little more push. Alright, we have the feet. Can't you feel their agony? Alright, so now we need to B316. Oh, we're going to put the feet here by the torso and the waist. No, don't go to waist. We're going to need B3 and B4. B316 is going to go over here. B317 is going to go over, come on, here. Then I need B3. Well, no, you're not B3. Hold on. 16, 17. Okay, 16, 17. Okay. A 16, 17, 16, 17. These are both okay. B3 16, B3 17, B3 or B4 16, B4 17. Is that what I want? Or I could just look here. Some have pegs and some have receptacles. We snap the pegs onto the receptacles. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, I got you. I got you. And we're gonna snap those in. And then we'll work on the seam there a bit and snap those in. Come on. There you go. Well, that actually snaps. There goes the choo-choo train. Whee! I live not 100 yards from a... probably 100 yards. I live not 150 yards from a railroad. So, during the day there are not many trains, but at night they run from about 7 to 7. On the weekends, a lot more trains. So if you hear the choo-choo train, that is because I live on the railroad track. Let's see. So I need some B315 and B314. So 15 is going to go down here. 14 is going to go here. And then the same for B4. Except the way this runner stamped, it looks like it's 134. Alright, put you here. Now, how does that go together? There's one of these pieces, and it's kind of angled up. And this piece is the little bit there. They go, okay, and they slot like that. Alright, then I'll take care of those nubs. Oops, other way around. There we go. And then we will rough up the sides. Ooh, not that rough. Okay, we have actually roughed up that side. Rougher than I had wanted. You know what? Where's my knife? There we go. The old craft knife, which I sharpened today. You sharpened it? Why didn't you buy a new blade? I didn't have a new blade. There we go. Never cut towards yourself, always cut away. There we go, that's nice. Whoops. Still got a little there. I don't want to dig into it. I don't want to dig into it like that either. There you go, just scraping. Alright, so those are all nice and done. And now I need some, so I need a foot and this piece, a foot and this piece. I need this piece and this piece, and B318 and B418. B318 and B418 means the B3, B4 runners are now empty. I will put them in my empty runner pile. For those of you who are involved in this hobby, what do you do with empty runners? Do you like save them, or I guess you could save them and use them for like testing paint and technique on them. I don't know. Alright, so you have all the bits for these legs. So this leg, we have the foot, and this piece snaps onto it with the little nub going to the top. So it snaps on with the nub going to the top. Foot, nub forward. Oh, that's that's a ball joint articulation. All right. So then we have this piece which points down, and that goes in like that. No, like that. I had the wrong hole. There we go. That doesn't feel real secure. Yeah, that's in there good. Alright, and then this piece doesn't do anything. Oh, it needs an A22. Two A22s and two A23s. A322. A322. And I'm not going to worry about the nubs on these because they're connectory pieces. A323. Come on. You can do it. I know you want to. There you go. That's just totally off camera. That's totally off camera. Sorry. And A323. Alright. Knocked my leg off. So, this piece goes on with the triangle to the front. That clicks in there, and it says click because it takes a little bit to click it. And then that piece clicks on there, and then this piece comes. Does there looks symmetrical, uppy downy ways? That piece comes. Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay, and we'll do it again. So that really does click in there. And that, oh, that goes forward and knocks his kneecap off. That really does click in there. And then this kind of sits in there. Okay, yeah, alright. So now we have a couple legs. We're going to put this leg on the inside. Alright, so now, in step number 7, we attach the legs to the waist. So using our X-ray vision, we need some A321s. A321. We need a couple of these. Okay, that's going to be tricky. Oh, okay, so that is not part of the runner, that is part of the part. Because there's a little peg there. Then this one. Okay, there we go. I gotcha. And that peg goes in here with the ball joint going to the waist. And that peg goes in there. I'm guessing that, yep, that allows it to rotate. And then we snap these guys on here. flap is, wait a minute, hold on. Is that the chevron piece is here? Alright, so the chevron piece is his front piece. Guess I could look at the box. Yep, the chevron piece is his front piece. So we're going to lift his skirt and stick his legs on. There we go. And now he needs some pockets, which are B110. B1, I'm guessing you're B110. Alright. Ah! Well, that one actually went flying. So, please enjoy my Gundam staring at itself while I get up and go try to recover the piece. Nope, I'm not gonna, ow. Hold on, nope, don't trip on those wires. So there he is, I see him. Oh, I've been sitting too long. Alright, I found it, don't worry. Avoid the show. Yep, mic's still on, we're good. Alright, okay. Alright, we're back. And I have both pieces. Alright, let me take a sip of my ice cold refreshing Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. But I will receive, I'm open to receiving sponsorships. So these A4 and A321s, I'm sorry, B110s snap onto these little ball joints. So his skirt can flap up to the sides to allow his leg to move weird. There we go. And there, and this step is to sling his arms down, out at a slight angle, and snap his body to his torso. Awesome. I have a Gundam, but he's not done yet because I still have this stuff. Alright, so I need A327, 28. Oh, I need the gun parts. Because you can't have a Gundam without a gun. That's just dumb. Alright. And the scope. The scope appears to attach to this. That, oh, hold on. I want that part facing the barrel. I also want that nub gone. Come on, there you go. And probably some of those. You know, this is probably the only piece that has been not perfect. Oops, I just cut clean into that plastic. There we go, which is probably fine. Alright. So this, the fancy part of the scope is going to go out. It's going to snap on. And the rest of the blaster, or I'm sorry, the laser cannon. Laser cannon? Is that what this is? It's going to come in this way. Oops, come in this way. That doesn't feel right. Okay. And we're gonna take off that little nub bit there. Now we're actually just gonna make everything worse. But it's on the barrel, so I kind of want that to be better looking. That scalped it. Alright, don't do as I have done. Free floating. I'm not impressed with the gun thus far. Unless, of course, I shaved off the... I did, that was my fault. I shaved off the parts that kept the... I thought they were nubs. They kept the gun articulated. Oh well, that's life. So that goes in this hand. Flip that over. And now the shield. Because he thinks he's Captain America. Alright, so there's his shield. And that requires... I'm not even reading the runner. I know this piece. Oh, hello. There you go, I got it. Let's try to... Ow. Probably not best to do that with my thumb. Now, there we go. Oh no, there's another piece yet. Oh, I see it. Alright, we're good. And then our little star guy here goes in and snaps right there. And now we need A429, which is this piece right here. And I believe that is all 4 runners done and accounted for. And that... Ah, he has a hole in his arm. That's what the hole in his arm is for this shield. And he can have it either up, holding it with this handle, and we're going to have him holding his shield with this handle. Alright, let's see. I can get that to fit better. There we go. Come on. Work with... Oh, the hand's articulating, GW. You can move it. Articulated, not articulating. Come on, get in the hole. There we go. There. So now, there is my completed Gunpla. Isn't that cool? Alright, I enjoyed that. That was fun. Alright, so I think I might do this more often. Huh. And he is fully articulated. His skirt moves, and so his legs can move up and down, and I can pose him all types of cool action poses, like hyperextending his knee. Or hypo-extending his knee, I'm not sure which. Cool, alright. And that's a stout little figure. I'm impressed with this. The engineering that went into it, I think I ruined the scope there when I trimmed off what I thought was a nub. Anyway. The engineering that went into this is very impressive. He has to hold his hand weird to get the gun centered. There we go. Alright. So what are my thoughts on this hobby? I think I understand it. I think I understand why people really enjoy this. That was fun. And I hope you thought it was fun too. So, yeah. Now I'd like to try another one of these. But if you would like to see me try another one of these, leave a like and a comment and all that jazz. Let me know you enjoyed the video, or let me know you didn't, dislike it, write mean things about me and my horrible Gundam building techniques. Yeah, just tell me what you thought. This is a new thing for me. I've enjoyed building... Oh, he doesn't have sideways turning knees. Oh, that's interesting. They're just... Well, duh, he doesn't have... You built the thing. Anyway, I have been JW608. This has been my exploring Gunpla. And I will dig you cats later.